Hey crafters, welcome to a new episode of, this is a new series actually for me. Um, this is going to be interesting because I've never done something like this before, but I've randomized the loot pack. So everything should be dropping a different loot pack and it's completely randomized. So we'll see what happens here. For example, if I hit the snow, looks like nothing. But let me see if I can get to some dirt. It should drop something other than dirt. I don't know how... Oh! Uh... uh... What the heck? This must be, something from a, bastion. That is extremely overpowered. What was that? What block was that? Well, let's try that again. Okay, it must have been a powdered snow block that was hidden in there. Yeah, because these other snow blocks aren't doing that. That is very overpowered. I should not be having this kind of stuff early on in the game. I was just about to say I'm not even sure if it was possible to beat the game this way, but yeah. Now I just need a crafting table because I just got some iron and I can make some... Well, we just skipped past iron. What is this, Fortune 1? Jeez, that is... that is crazy. I already got a weapon, I already got a pickaxe. This is kind of broken. I don't know if this is fair or not, because this is extreme. Unbreaking 3. This literally makes it like so much easier than I thought it would ever be. Okay, let's collect some of my loot here and see where we're standing. Just deck out in full gold within the first like minute. Okay. I guess we spawned in the perfect biome. And again, this is completely randomized. I literally just pulled up this data pack. I had no clue this was gonna happen at all. Let's see. Well, I'm gonna run out of space for some of these. Let's see. Oh, I got a mending? Something said mending. Oh, well, let's just... I don't want that sword, because that sword wasn't good. Let's see. Okay, I want the gold block. Gold axe. Ooh, silk touch. Okay. Let's see. Banner's not really worth it. Okay. Well, we are extremely broken here. If I had some flint, I could get to the nether right away, too. Yeah. Oh, that's an enchanted, crossbow. Quick charge. I don't remember what that enchantment does. And you know what? Might as well pick up this diamond shovel. Just to have a diamond shovel. I'm going to make a little bit of a shelter. I'm going to see what happens when I break dirt. Watch it be like nothing. What is this from? What kind of chest drops this? This has to be another bastion. Are they both bastions? Okay, soul speed, soul speed. I have a lot of soul speeds. Banner. Let's toss that over here. And I think I have enough gold armor for everything. I can always get more, I guess. Unbreaking 2. I'll keep the mending iron for now, I guess. And I'll just keep the soul speed 3 for one of them at least. And I don't really need zombie heads, but wait, they should break and maybe they'll turn into something else here. Glass. Okay. No. Oh wait, I should Why did that drop an emerald? Do they always drop emeralds? What the? I am very confused right now. Let me toss these real quick. What drops an emerald and a candle and glass? Okay, so it has to be snow-covered dirt. The regular dirt doesn't appear to drop anything. Yeah. So I'm not sure what that is. Okay. And grass just drops zombie heads directly. Okay. A brick? Dye? What is this? I'm just confused about what this is supposed to be dropping from, because I don't know what kind of loot chest would be, or loot in general, would drop that. Oh, it must be from one of the child's chambers, like the stuff that drops out of the clay pots. That's what it must be. Because I think those will drop emeralds randomly. And it's clay. And I forget, I have a silk touch. Wood. Okay. So we got a source of wood. I'll make a crafting table. But if I set this down, it means it stays down. Because if I break it, it's not going to go anywhere. Okay. I might have to make like a little bit of a shelter or something. At least before nightfall. Wait, did I just pick up another pickaxe? I have so much stuff in my inventory. Well, I could put just a tiny little shelter over here with the gilded blocks, so at least that way I'm kind of protected from mobs, and see if I can get enough blocks to make a chest. Yeah, I think that's what I should be doing before it gets too dark, because that's going to happen soon enough. This is not going to look very pretty, but it's at least a start. And I can always get more of these blocks. Okay. So it was the zombie heads. I definitely need to collect zombie heads. Zombie heads. So, what else should I drop? I just have so much stuff. Okay. And I want to pick up some more of the... Well, let me put the crafting table down so I at least have an area where I can put it in. This is going to be kind of my little shelter, at least for the start. I'm going to see if I can get more of the other blocks. There. I need more of the gilded blocks, because that's what I'm building out of. Okay, I'm getting way too much good stuff. I guess I don't really need the pork chops, because I have plenty of those. Multi-shot, I don't know if that's good, but I already have a quick charge. Okay, it's starting to get dark. Okay. Let me, although I'm not too worried about mobs at the moment because I have actually pretty decent gear already. But let me at least, if I put down the obsidian, it's going to be kind of hard to mine, but at least I do have the diamond pickaxe. I'll just make bones for now. I'll just use the bones because I know that it's going to be a little bit hard to mine. Okay, let me see if I can get some more wood. Because I set that up over here. Well, I got these. Did I use the silk? Yeah, I used the silk and then it led to that. Okay. And clay pot. Oh, I had to use the silk on the clay, on the thing. I guess, well, I want the nuggets, iron nuggets at least. Cyan wool. Okay, I'm gonna set that down. That sweet seeds could be pretty valuable to hold. And that's just soul speed 1. Okay. And I'm going to toss the nuggets, I guess, for now. Alright, I hear a zombie coming. Where are you? There he is. He picked up one of my iron swords. It dropped a gold nugget, so somehow he has the, well, a gold, raw gold. So he must have the, just like a regular gold mine indication thing. That is so interesting that these drop that. It's got to be those clay pots. Okay, I don't want that. I'm going to keep the seeds so I have potential for food at least. I mean, although I got 1,000,000 golden carrots at this point, so I guess it really doesn't matter. Okay, so I'll just keep going for dirt. Oh wait, I should just break the grass because that's better here. I don't really want knockback. I don't really need that. This is gonna kind of help me finish my shelter a little bit. Although it's not really that great of a shelter, but you know, it's something. Okay, I need zombie heads. I have enough arrows. Okay. So I think I'm just gonna see if I can get... Oh wait, what happens? Oh. Okay. More of that. I was just gonna ask like what it was gonna drop, but more of this the same. This is just insane. Let's see, Unbreaking 3. I'll keep the Silk Touch for now. I just want zombie heads. I don't really need the multi-shot, I guess. You know what I should do is... I was continuing to break those up into ingots, but I actually should just do that. And it may make it easier. Okay, I guess I'll keep the Unbreaking. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Okay, let's try this again. Okay, so coal. Well, coal would be kind of nice to have. But I am trying to... Why does it keep changing? Well, I guess it's not changing. It's just dropping a random thing that I'm not familiar with what it's actually connected to. Hanging sign? Where is that from? Well, I got a hoe at least. Have to I'd have to unfreeze the water, but we'll figure that out later. Okay. So the wax, the candle, was what led to the wood. Now it's giving me coral, but it was a specific kind of candle. So I'm gonna have to break a lot of zombie heads to get the wood. I think it was this candle. But maybe I should have just used Silk Touch on it. Wait a minute. Farm block. What is that? Is that wool or is that clay? I really need to empty some of my inventory. Okay, I don't really care about the mending iron sword. It's not as valuable as some of these. Oh, I already have that. I don't really need sharpness 5 there. I already got a lot of iron. Smooth red sandstone. Okay, whoops. So let me put the sandstone down. And can I just put that there? Give me a flower. And what happens when I break a flower? I need a new area that's not... That gave me copper. Okay, grass gives me copper. Oh, this must be a villager chest. What gave me the flower? I need that. Okay, well, I don't need the food, but I think if I do enough villager chests, it should get me to wood. So it was the farming block, and then... Okay. Yeah. Okay, I need to clear my inventory again. No bread. I will put the other there. Okay. Sandstone. I'll plant these. Gives me a pot and a mushroom, which I can't plant anyway, unless I'm in a specific area. Wool. Hello, guy. I don't think you drop gold. I don't really care about the gold. But, I mean, I do have the string already, so I don't, that doesn't really matter. Let's see. It was the smooth sandstone. Okay, so I'm hoping that if I hit these, it'll drop more wood. I mean, it will drop wood because I think it's a villager chest. That's a lot of potatoes. Well, I'll keep the potatoes for instead of the wheat seeds then. Okay. I dropped another flower. Oh, I got those flowers too. More sandstone. I guess this one doesn't drop wood. I thought it was a villager chest that drops wood, but I guess it doesn't. Okay, I really need wood. Okay, slabs. And this came from the yellow dandelions. That's flints. So this must be a treasure chest? But I'll keep the flints. The flints. And the sticks could be important if I can never find stuff again. So there. Oh wait, I got chains on me. These could potentially break too. What do these go to? Iron sword and bread. So definitely some kind of loot chest. Is everything just a loot chest? That's a lot of redstone. Okay. Well, I mean the redstone. Well, I could also break the redstone too. Oh, I got extra apples that I don't really need. Let's just see. I don't know what this is from though, but I have unlimited food at this point. Okay. Soul sand. Let's just break it all. See if this leads to anything of value. I don't want the... oh, wait. No, I do want the iron. What am I talking about? Okay. So, let's see what we got. Candles. Oh, right. That leads to that. Well, if I ever run out of food, I just remember to break snow. Okay. I don't want you guys over here. So, I know I'm losing a lot of valuable stuff, but I just want you out of my way. Let's try silk touching it. Okay, concrete powder. Pumpkin seeds. You know what? Let's just... Well, we got... There we go. I'm going to... Ouch. Oops. Okay. Wow. That was my mistake. Glowberries. Don't do that again. Okay. And... There we go. And... pumpkins. That's what I was doing with this. Okay. I didn't mean to pick that up. There we are. Alright, so my goal with that is it'll grow some pumpkin seeds and it should result in something useful. I need the zombie head. Here. Where's my zombie head? Okay. And what is this? Is that a wool? I think that's wool. Oh. Where did that come from? Stripped jungle wool. Okay, so it's... I got jungle wood, but that was just directly from here. So is that... I'm just gonna keep breaking some until I get some. I don't really need the efficiency 3 at the moment. Okay, let me pick up the gold because I kind of want the gold. There we are. Oh, there's another gold brick there. That's what I want, is the gold brick specifically. There we are. Okay, I'm very confused about what some of these are giving me. Because I don't know where... And my game kind of froze up there. I don't know where that's coming from. The wood, I mean. Okay. Let me see here. Well, I'm gonna make some iron armor because I do have the chest. I mean, not the chest, but the crafting table. And I can at least make some iron armor because I have a lot of iron. And then I can get rid of my other stuff. Okay. And here we go. And I guess I'll keep the soul speed ones. And here we go. Alright. I know it's kind of a waste, but in case we go to the nether, which we might actually do. There. Not like I'm hurting on iron at this point. Okay. So I want to save the stripped jungle wood because that's going to be very useful to me. You know what? These are going to be useful for just fire potions, and fire resist potions, and I could get more of them at any time. I do need to clear out this inventory to at least see what I can do for preserving space. Because my goal here is definitely to get more wood. Okay. And I guess I don't need the second volley of arrows. Oh, I had 3 stacks of arrows. Okay. That's okay for now. Alright, let's... Oh, I was gonna clean this up too. And that's just this. Okay. But I swear I got wood from the zombie heads because it was giving the candles. And let's see. Okay, that doesn't work on that either. Orange dye, wheat. What is this coming from? Like what loot table? Oh, I think this must be... Oh, whoops, I didn't mean to break my last torch. This has to be a wandering trader? Somehow? Like this is the loot table of a wandering trader. Because they have randomized stuff like this. You can get dyes and stuff from them, right? That's the only thing I can figure. I'm just gonna plant the seeds there. I don't know what that's gonna do when it breaks though. You know, I just realized that I can't grow anything, realistically speaking. And okay. Let's try wool. Cherry blossom. Oh, that's kind of interesting because it just leads to more of itself. You know, I have bones on me. I could try growing the cherry blossoms. I believe you can just break these down, right? Yeah. Here we go. Let's see what that yields. And I don't really care about the lead too much. It was kind of easy to get anyway. No dyes. Okay, let's see what happens when I break this wood. Black terracotta. And torch flower seeds. I don't know what that is. I'm not familiar enough to know what that is. Oh, it must be for torch berries. What happens if I break it? Carpet? What happens if I break that? Coral block. Deep slate. Okay. Nothing. Wait. No. Button. Jungle button. Log? Well, acacia stairs. What happens if I break you? Nothing. Unless I hit you with something else. So that was from that. What did you drop? A sign? Birch sign. Is it always birch signs? Yeah. What happens if I break you guys? I do need another axe, though. Coral. Okay. Stairs. Fletcher plants. I don't know what a lot of these things are. Okay. Flower. Another flower. Rooted dirts. Well, I got my bed. I can at least sleep off the night. I mean, I know I could have made a bed with, because I do now have enough wood, but I want to save that wood for other resources. Okay. So just following that path could lead to that. Oh. Well, let's see what happens if I break this cobble, which theoretically I don't think there'd be a lot of natural sources of cobble. Okay, I got my wood source. Where did that come from? That was not regular dirt. That wasn't the smooth stone, was it? No. Definitely not. Was it grass? Yeah, it was grass. Okay, so grass is wood. Alright. Well, we got a wood source. We have all of our other resources. So, I'm going to just build a nether portal, I guess. See what I can do in the nether. I'm not sure what's going to drop blaze rods, though. That's the thing, is I'm going to have to find something that drops blaze rods and ender pearls. Well, I suppose I could get, for ender pearls, I could just get them from the trading brutes and go from there. Okay, don't really need you. Keep the shovel, keep the unbreaking pickaxe, I guess. I have enough levels to combine them. I could do that at some point, though. Is the iron that I threw on the ground still on there? Because I don't want to break another iron block. Yeah, no, it's not. Okay. Well, you know, I was trying to build a this the whole time. Why don't I just do that? I forgot that's what one of my goals for wood was. Okay. We have proper storage. Let me just dump a bunch of this in here and get what I can from what's still left on the ground out there. So that way I have some resources that are a little bit more stable. If there's anything left, I think a lot of it probably already expired. I see some apples down there. Now it's already starting to despawn. Yeah, most of it despawned. Well, that's not really that big of a deal. You know, I don't think I tried Silk Touch on that. It doesn't matter. Okay. Zombie heads are just on grass. Okay. And I just realized I didn't do regular stone. Bamboo. Oh my god. I didn't need to do that whole complicated thing to get wood. It's right here. The wood is in the ground. The wood is in the stone. Okay. Well, that's that. And what was that? Dark oak? I suppose I could see what a dark oak turns into. Well, we need more iron to find out. Oh, we got sand over here. Let's see, or I'm assuming there's sand under the somewhere. No? Guess not. I was hoping too much. Okay, I'm definitely not going to need a lot of those. I will keep the better mending one. And I don't need the curse of vanishing. Swooping edge is okay. Okay. And let's try the coal. Uh, oh, that's right. Coal just leads to that. Well, I didn't know if I know that. Was it just that simple? Okay. I'm going to make my way uptown here and throw a bunch of this in my chest and probably make a second chest and start lighting up my way here into the portal. And I should figure out what the soul sand breaks into and a few of the other things that I have out here. Okay, let me just toss the extra in here. Okay, let's just make bamboo planks. And I could figure out what the bamboo planks get into too, as well. Let me make 2 more chests. I don't know how long I'm going to be at this, so put that there for now. Let's just toss the extras in here. But we are making a lot of progress. Keep this. Okay. And I want to keep those beds because they could be useful if I want to try to beat the Ender Dragon or go mining. Well, I don't really need to go mining for ancient debris because we seem to have an easy source of that. I was going to save the axes, but I could just make an axe now. Okay, beds. Alright, let me just get some beds. Space. Just need to make sure I got enough space in my inventory. Good enough. Okay. And yeah, I'll check the gravel too. That's powdered snow, I think. I saw something like vanish or something. Leather? Why'd that get leather? Okay, I really don't need all of these, but the other stuff is useful. Yeah. Diamond shovel. I suppose I could keep the... There. Yeah, good enough for me. Okay, so there's a lot of things that are leading to just brute, brute loot. Okay. Let me toss some of this in here, and then I think we'll either at least get the nether portal lit, and then I might call it here for the first episode. But let me just toss a bunch of this in here. Okay. Let's see. Keep the silk touch on me, I guess. And if I really felt like I could combine the two here and just have one simple thing, but I don't know if it's even worth it. Oh, I should keep my golden apples, though. Did I have any other golden apples? Yes, I did. And, oh, if I'm going to do some trading, I want to keep this. I suppose I should keep more food on me. gonna keep that. Sharpness 5, I guess, is good. Keep the iron. Definitely want to keep all the wood I can, but I can always come back. I'm not really going to worry about the beds for right now. And I'll just keep the Fortune 1 on me for now. You know, I could theoretically just upgrade this. Well, I don't have cobble. What led to cobble? It was the wax, right? So grass. I need grass. So I can make a furnace. I didn't think about that. Cobble would be useful. The copper led to it. So I think, if I remember correctly. And that way I can at least have a furnace. That's at least going to be useful for me, I think. Am I right? Yeah. There we go. And I will build a furnace. I can smelt the ancient debris, and if I really wanted to, well, have to get more diamond, but I'm assuming at some point I'll get more diamond. And that's that. Okay. Oh, I should put the flour down. You know, I could have put some of the flowers in pots. Oh. And, oh, we already tried these, but I don't remember what they did. Concrete powder. Oh, just pumpkin seeds. And that's it. Okay. But water. Let me break some water here. There. What did that give me? That's where the wood came from. It's ice. I am dumb. Was that a ladder? And oh, okay, so we got copper there too that I could break. Didn't see what that broke. I think it was planks. Let me try that one more time. Yeah, I see planks. Okay, so birch slabs. Well, not planks, slabs. Okay, so we got 2 sources of water, and let's see, lime concrete powder. I mean, well, I guess I don't need the furnace anymore. Okay, so copper ore is useful for the first time ever. What does the sand make? Glowberries. Okay, no one cares. Okay, but everyone cares about this. Let me... I don't even need that much netherite, but... well, let's just have some netherite. I could literally have more netherite than anyone would ever need, ever. I just need some diamonds. Okay, I'm gonna need another axe. I should have kept that silk touch, but I'm not paying attention here. I could probably get another one, though. Okay. I'm gonna have to make a regular axe, but dang. And I was gonna put the powder to see what I would make. But, I got a bunch of netherite now. Let me do just one, because I'm never gonna need that much netherite. Let's be real. And nothing. Okay. And I suppose I could break a netherite just to see. There we are. Plenty of netherites. Let's put just one netherite block down. See if this even changes to anything or not. There's the jungle plank. Oh, let's, nothing. Okay. Before I drown. There we are. Fish doesn't do anything, and let's see. I thought I picked up the ladder. Did I not picked up the ladder? I thought there was a ladder that dropped from the other concrete powder. Unless I already broke it and just don't remember. Probably did. Okay, fence. Quartz slab? Smooth quartz. And... okay, what did the fence come from? Was it... it wasn't sand. It wasn't the fish. I think I need more copper ore, because I think maybe that's where it came from, because it wasn't. Was it the netherite? I mean, I suppose I could always trade with the brutes, too. You know, I got plenty of gold for that. Let's see. Yeah, okay, so it was that. Alright, well, I got some crafting table? Now I'm extremely confused. What drops an ender pearl and a crafting table? Let me try these over here. I put all my... I need some arrows. Gotta get arrows. No arrows. I'm trying to get some arrows. One of these has to have arrows. I don't remember which one dropped arrows. I put away all my arrows. Well, breaking 2. And I'll keep that. Keep the wood. Don't really need that. And that drops pink slabs. Okay. And that's a strafe. I'm just gonna go back over to my little sheltered area for now. Let's get back up here and FL. You trying to drop in here? This video is not about you. Okay. Knockback, smites. I suppose the looting one could be kind of useful. And oh, I was gonna make this there. Let me make a regular axe. And yeah, there we are. So we have that. Okay, gonna throw a bunch of junk in here. And while we're at it, let's just make the smithing table. Oh, I'm an idiot. I forgot how you make the smithing table for a second. There we are. And I suppose I could break that at some point if I had more stuff to break it with. But let's go ahead and set that down. Lily pad. Well, drip leaf. I always forget those two. And warped hanging sign. Magma cube. And cherry wood. Yet another way to get wood. Okay, and let's see. I wanted to try these. Breaking them and seeing what they do. Bread. That's a door. Dripstone. And let's see. You get some random block here for that to go on. Oh, and I haven't tried breaking the gilded obsidian. Or I mean gilded block. And here we go. Nothing? Nothing. Gray concrete. Let's see what that does. Gates. Like Bill Gates. Okay, let's see what you do. More slabs. Everything is slabs. Okay, let's see. Stairs. And I suppose I could... And more stairs. I could try to break the obsidian, too. It's gonna take a minute, but I could try it. And then... food. A lot of food. That is... some kind of chest. And I don't remember which loot chest that is. But it might be a buried treasure chest? No, that's not, because it would have other things. One of the bandaged ship's chest? I'm not really sure. But it has coal in it, at least. Okay. Let me get the rest of my gold. I think I'm going to make my way to the nether now. With everything that I have on me. I guess get some extra blocks. And try to break the obsidian. Okay. And... let's see. And I don't remember if you need a smithing table for this, but... oh. Netherite. I'm just going to upgrade what I have for now. I always forget how you do this. There we are. And do I want that one or do I want the... because I have a few options. Oh, that's just armor trim. Okay. I have not made the newer versions here. I'm still using the old crafting recipe for netherite. Let's just go ahead and we'll do the fortune one. And... oh. Right. Fortune, and we'll do this one instead of a netherite shovel. Okay, and that's fine for now. Once I get more stuff, I'll worry about it. Okay, and then I'm gonna work on breaking one of these crafting tables. And was there any more wood on me? Okay. That should be good to take to the nether. I don't need this. I don't really need the extra bread because I literally have a lot of golden carrots. Good enough. Alright. We'll try the obsidian before we go. See if this is blaze. And then hope that there's a way to get blazes in nether. Okay, nothing. Alright. Oh, I don't really need the soul speed on me. Okay, and that should be everything. I'm gonna try breaking this, see what happens. Fence gates. Nothing. Okay, and let us... Oh, seeds are wood, too. Everything is wood. And... Oh! Brewing stand. Okay, I'm going to put this in my little shelter. That is now too crowded. You know what? Gold. Oh my god. I have a lot of gold. What does this break into? Stone. Nothing. Okay. If I needed more gold, I could have it. Jeez. I've never been this stacked this fast. Okay, well, let's try lighting the nether portal. Oh, I was gonna put this down. And I don't even remember what I got it from. Oh, seeds. Remember seeds when the dark oak thing. Okay. I heard a goat, but I thought I heard a sheep too. Or does the goat always make that sound? You know what? For science... No, okay. Is there anything else in the area that could lead to anything useful? Probably not. Oh, clay. I don't remember what I got the clay block from. I probably would have to run back the video footage. Red nether bricks. More stairs. Cut copper. Flour. Banners. Watermelon seeds. Okay. Oh wait, no. Don't throw those out. Because they could potentially grow watermelons, and that could potentially be something later. I don't remember what I got the dark oak from. Candle. Nothing. Okay. I'm not going to break the stand, the potion stand yet. Maybe some other time. Because I don't remember where I got that seed from. There we go. Took a minute. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? I am in another fortress immediately? What? I've never had this much luck. And... Okay, well, the nether brick doesn't do anything. And... Okay, I'm going to create a little bit of a barrier here so the wither skeletons don't immediately start attacking me. This goes up. Oh, I forgot to grab arrows. I had like 50 million arrows and I completely forgot about the arrows. Let's... Wait a minute. The heck? What? I am so confused. Okay, so powdered snow is definitely leather. Which is kind of ironic, actually, because you can walk on it with leather. I am so confused right now. How did I get here? It must have rerouted for some odd reason. Okay, there's gotta be... Yeah. I don't know where my base is, though. I would have to be somewhere around here. I am really annoyed by the powdered snow. Okay, we're just gonna... New pickaxe, let me see if it's more useful. Just another unbreaking. Well, if I ever find my base, I guess. But I'm just gonna grab a bunch of arrows here. Okay. Let's see. I need the... I'll just get the other arrows as well. Curse of Vanishing. I don't really want that. Okay. Let's just walk back this way. And I suppose I could break the birch trapdoors and see. Beehive. Okay. I don't know what that dropped. A button. Lappies. I guess lappies could be useful to have. Alright. Where were you? I don't know where I am or where this defaulted to for some reason. This is a map that should be unplayed. I'm assuming it's somewhere in this direction because the terrain kind of looks familiar. I kind of want to find out. This is just very weird that it would default like that. But I think the terrain looks similar, and you have the icy lake. I kind of want to go on an adventure and find out. Let's just see. And let me see. Well, there's broken, there's a waterfall over there. I bet you it is, maybe not. I don't know. I'm very confused. I'm just gonna ignore the zombie. Okay, we're just gonna go back this way. And go back to the nether. I don't know where I am. I don't know why I defaulted here. Gunpowder. Okay. That's a zombie. Not a zombie, but a what you call it, creeper. Oh, spruce planks. How ironic. Okay. Well, you know what? Since we have a Enderman, let me just set this up. Hello, buddy. You're mad, aren't you? Come get me. See what he drops. More zombie heads. I think we've established that those aren't really very useful as I initially thought. Flour. Banner. Okay. Kelp. Well, I don't think it's very useful, but whatever. I'll just plant it and leave it. Okay. Dirt. Okay. Let's go back to the nether and well, see what we can do, see if there's any blazes. It's going to be a minute before I can find blazes, probably, because I don't know what's going to yield to blaze rods. I'm just hoping that something in the nether does. If not, we'll come back to the surface again, and we'll go from there. Let's try it. Into the breach we go again. Alright. All that because I wanted to get some arrows. Okay. Bell. Creeper head. Another stone brick. I think we tried this one before. No, it's the regular stone. Okay, glowstone. There's a blaze spawner over there. I'll get to it in a second. I just want to test what these all lead to. Hello. Okay. Doors. And let's see. That is a lot of moss. Oh, because it's well, not moss, but it's treating it as two blocks. Each one is 2 blocks. Interesting. Wool? What leads to wool in a pressure plate? I'm so confused. Why would it have wool and a pressure plate? I don't know what drop that is. Mossy stairs. Cooked steak? What the heck? That is very confusing. Flour. Okay, none of those are really very useful. Suppose I could try. Well, I don't have any way to make glass, though, is the issue. I could potentially try to make that. Fire potion. Fire resist potion. Don't want that. I'm getting, like, distracted by everything else. Assault is nothing. That's polished deep slate. Pink wool. And a door. Pink wool leads to another door. What? This is like infinitely glitching. So it leads to itself. What? It'll literally be infinite doors if you really wanted to. Was that all mangrove pressure plates that dropped from there? Yeah. Let's see. I just don't like being so exposed when I attack. I wish I had, okay, here's what I need to do. Create a little bit of a platform. Oops. I'm just gonna eat the golden apple. I can get like an unlimited amount of those anyway. Not even hitting me. Okay. Come this way. Oh, he dropped. Okay. I don't think I hit either one of those guys. Let's see. Don't think anything's up there. Oh, this is regular netherrack. And that is a grinder. Or, I mean, a grindstone. Okay, let's... another flower. I don't think that's very useful. This is just a dead end. Okay, let's see. There's got to be something more useful in the nether. And I'm hoping, well, there's nether quartz. I'm hoping I can get spruce. Okay. Well, I can always go to the overworld and see if those lead to anything. I might have to try and find a bastion. Or at least see if I can find something, one of the piglin brutes to trade with me. Okay. There's gonna be more to this nether fortress, though. gassed. I'm just gonna go running. And there was the first death. I am very bad when it comes to PvP. Okay, let me respawn real quick. And of course I go back to here. But if I go through this nether portal, it should lead to the correct portal in the nether. And I'll just grab my stuff. And then after I get my stuff, I will probably... I really need to get fire resist pot. But after I grab my stuff, I think I'll call it for the episode. There are a lot of things. Okay, well, you know, it wasn't too hard to come by, but I might as well just armor up here real quick. And get there. Okay. I at least want to recover that stuff, though. And it was always this one. I'm just going to go ahead and restock real quick. And then just see if I can go ahead and take care of them. Get some more golden apples at least, anyway. And then I'll just go back in real quick. Okay. There we are. Get some extra iron. Get some extra food. Okay, put that there. Smite, smite. Some of these I'm just going to toss out again, but... And then we'll go right back to the nether. I don't really need the music discs. Don't really need that. Don't really need that, obviously. I'll just keep the food and the iron. And then we'll go back to the nether real quick, get my stuff, and then I'll probably just call the episode there. And we'll do more exploring next time. Okay. Whoop. I suppose I could break a cauldron. I didn't mean to make one, but I suppose I could break one. And here we are. There. And it just makes lappies. Okay. Not very useful. Gonna toss everything in here except for that and that. Okay. Good enough for me. And let's go back to the nether. And this time we're gonna be... We'll make it... I'm just not very good at PvP. Not again. Okay, we got a mending shovel. I don't know what that drop exactly came from, but... Okay. There we are. I didn't get everything, but I got a bunch of stuff. I'll have to go back in a second. actually make this a little bit of a safer area. That was going to get knocked off. And then let me take care of you guys. Which is what I originally meant to do before I got demonetized. Okay, and grab the bone blocks. Make that my default. I don't really need the... There we are. Okay. We're going to toss out the Curse of Vanishing and Smites. We'll just keep the looting 1 and the sharpness 5. I'll keep my axe. I already got that. I don't really need the leggings. I don't really need the boots. I'll keep that. I'm assuming my pickaxe is over here somewhere. I don't know where I got the quartz pillar from. And I'm gonna toss the obsidian. I'm gonna toss that a second flint too. I don't know where I got that either. The extra pork chops. There. I don't really need the extra diamond shovel. You only ever really need 1. Okay. And since I know where to get all the wood from, I don't really need... I just want the bamboo. Because the bamboo is going to be the most useful. Okay. Unbreaking. There. Okay. Good enough for now. This is what I originally meant, was to get up here and then defeat the wither skeletons when I did that before, but I was not checking my surroundings as hard. Okay. Well, I think I might call it here for today. And next time we're going to be on a quest to see if we can get more, well, just want to see if I can find blaze powder or blaze rods from something. And see if we can actually beat the game or not, and maybe see if we can find some diamonds too. But I think I'll catch you guys next time. I do hope that you have enjoyed, and if you have, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. And if you want to help support me, I have written a book as well. I'm going to put the link to that in the description below if you want to check that out. Anyways, thank you for watching, and as always, I hope you have a wonderful day.